Good morning, students. Today in this video we are going to learn about active and passive voice. But before we move forward to learn how to change active into passive, we should know what are the uses of passive voice. Why do we use passive voice? When active voice is there, then why are we supposed to use passive voice, and in which circumstances can we use passive voice? So if you know all these things, in which circumstances we use passive voice, you will probably be able to change any active voice sentence into passive voice. Some sentences are not possible to be changed into passive voice, that we'll come to know in this video later. So let's begin. See, the heading is use of passive voice. So what is the use of passive voice? Passive voice is usually used in the following circumstances. So there are some circumstances, and one of them is this: when it is not known who has done something. Means when the subject is not known. Subject means here doer. What do you mean by doer? The one who does something. Okay, that person is called doer. So when the subject or doer is not known, then we use passive voice. Okay, examples: the girl was lost in the fair. The girl was lost in the fair. Now nobody knows who actually loses the girl, but the important thing is, or what is actually not known, that somebody has lost the girl. So we don't want to mention, or we don't know who is the doer, and that's why we are just mentioning what has happened, not who did, but what has happened. Okay, so the girl was lost in the fair. Who loses her? Nobody knows. Okay, the doer is not known. Let's see the next example. The church was built years ago. Who built the church? Nobody knows, but it is sure that the church was built. Okay, so the doer is not known. Means who were the workers who built the church? It is not known. The chair was broken yesterday. The chair was broken yesterday. What happened we know, but who did, that we don't know. Okay, so here we can use passive voice. A bomb was exploded there. Now who exploded the bomb? Nobody knows. Okay, but what happened? A bomb was exploded. That happened, and that we know, and that's why we are using passive voice. So in the absence of a doer, we use passive voice. See the next condition: when the object is to be made prominent. Prominent, you understand? To be made important. Sometimes what happens, who did is not important, but what happened is important, or the object is important to be mentioned first. So the object is made prominent, it's made important. The fearful lion was killed by him. Okay, see what is more important: the fearful lion was killed. Who killed it is given second priority, not the first priority. The first priority is given to this portion: the fearful lion was killed, and that's why this object, the fearful lion, is made prominent. Okay, the ball was hit by me. The ball was hit is made prominent. The letter was drafted by the principal. The letter was drafted is made prominent. A mistake was made or committed in publishing the results. Now you don't see any subject after by, so it happens you are actually not forced to write by then subject. Sometimes it is okay, and it is understood what happened. Number 3, sometimes to make the sentence polite, the doer or the subject is not mentioned. So why do we need to make a statement or sentence polite? Because it can be very harsh to hear. So without naming or mentioning the subject directly, we just mention what happened, okay, and we don't mention the doer, only to make the statement polite. And why do we make the statement polite? So that the hearer or the reader should read, or the hearer should listen to our statement or whatever we say. The example is, a lot of harm has been done to us. Now, who has done a lot of harm to us? It is not mentioned, but what happened to us is mentioned. So it is not good. A lot of harm has been done to us is not a good thing, but we want someone to listen to our problems, and that's why we want to make it polite, and because of that the subject is not mentioned here. It is hoped that he will stand first in the class. It is hoped. Till here this part is turned into passive voice, otherwise the rest of the sentence is not in passive voice. Okay, so it is hoped. It is said that the teacher will punish some boys. Till here it is turned into passive voice to make it polite. Okay, and next condition is number 4, when the doer is clear from the context. Means everybody knows who is the doer, so that is not needed to be mentioned in your sentence or in your statement. For example, America was discovered in 1492. So everybody knows who discovered America. It was Columbus. So we know, and that is not needed to be mentioned. Actually, it is clear from the context. So we don't use a longer sentence. Okay. Pension will be increased for the retiring people. Who will increase the pension for retiring people? Yes, obviously the government. So it is known, it is clear from the context. English is spoken all over the world. It is very clear from the context. Who speaks English? Obviously we all, human beings. So it is clear, no need to mention the subject. Means it is, you can't write by the people. It will be like a childish way to say. Okay, English is spoken obviously by the people. No other animal speaks English. So it is understood, it is clear from the context. She was dismissed. When you are working in an office and you know that she was dismissed, and you know who can dismiss her? Obviously her boss. So it is clear from the context. The thief was caught. Well, we all know the thief was caught by whom? By the police or by people. Okay, लेकिन अगर चोर को पुलिस पकड़ती है तो सेफ है, पब्लिक पकड़ेगी तो सेफ नहीं है. ओके, ये अलग बात है. नंबर 5, in scientific and technical writing, passive voice is also used in scientific and technical writing because doer is not important. Here doer is not important. See examples. Common salt is got from the sea. Common salt is got from the sea. हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट बात क्या है? यही बात है ना कि नमक, जो कॉमन जो सॉल्ट होता है, नमक होता है, वो कहाँ से मिलता है? तो सी से मिलता है. अब कौन लेके आता है ये कोई आपको मेंशन करने की ज़रूरत है? ऑब्वियसली जो सॉल्ट गैदरर्स होते हैं वही लाते हैं, बट इसमें आपको वहाँ उनके नाम या तो उनका मेंशन करने की कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. ओके, तो यहाँ पर भी पैसिव वॉइस का यूज़ होता है. द इंजन इज़ रन विद इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट बात यह है कि इंजन को इलेक्ट्रिसिटी से रन किया जाता है, चलाया जाता है. ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है कि कौन चलाता है. तो अब पैसिव वॉइस का यूज़ होता है. ओके, वाटर इज़ प्रोड्यूस्ड व्हेन ऑक्सीजन एंड हाइड्रोजन आर कंबाइंड. वाटर कब प्रोड्यूस होता है? जब ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन कंबाइन होते हैं. अब कौन कंबाइन करता है ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट व्हाट हैपन्स और व्हाट हैपेंड इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट इन पैसिव वॉइस. ओके, सो इन दीज सर्कमस्टांसेस वी यूज़ पैसिव वॉइस. नाउ हियर वी हैव अ small introduction of both active and passive voice. Let me first discuss about active voice. When the verb speaks of its subject as acting, it is said to be in the active voice. See, we are talking about this wrote, the verb wrote. This verb has a subject. We all know subject plus verb plus object. This is the common word order in a statement or in a sentence. So a verb has a subject and a verb has also an object. Sometimes what happens, a verb does not have an object, but it does have always a subject. Subject तो होता ही है verb का, object कभी कभी नहीं होता है. ठीक है, तो जिस verb का object नहीं होता उसको हम intransitive बोलते हैं, और जिस वर्ब का ऑब्जेक्ट होता है, जैसे इसका है ऑब्जेक्ट, उसको हम ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब बोलते हैं. ओके, ये अभी इस वीडियो में और भी आपको इसके बारे में बताऊंगा. लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. ही रोट अ लेटर. हियर द वर्ब रोट इज इन एक्टिव वॉइस. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन. पैसिव वॉइस. When the verb speaks of its subject of being acted upon or having something done to it, it is said to be in the passive voice. See the example, a letter. ठीक है, यहाँ पे a letter क्या हो गया, इसका subject हो गया. ओके, and this is the verb. This verb is of two words. A verb can be of two words also. Okay, so इट हैज़ अ सब्जेक्ट. हालांकि ये जो सब्जेक्ट था पहले वो क्या था, एक्टिव वॉइस में ऑब्जेक्ट था, पर यहाँ पर ये पैसिव वॉइस का क्या बन गया है, सब्जेक्ट. ठीक है, अब इसके साथ कुछ हो रहा है, ये कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, लेटर कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, लेटर के साथ कुछ हो रहा है. मीन्स लेटर वॉज रिटन या हो गया बाय हिम. तो हियर द वर्ब वॉज रिटन, ये जो है इज़ इन पैसिव वॉइस. नोट, नाउ दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. प्लीज़ नोट, only transitive verbs that need an object to complete their senses. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब का मतलब क्या हो गया कि ऐसा वर्ब जिसका एक ऑब्जेक्ट होगा इस सेंटेंस में. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ़ आई से आई एट, तो आप पूछ सकते हैं कि अच्छा यू एट मतलब क्या खाया. तो यू कैन आस्क द क्वेश्चन क्या खाया. तो आई विल कंप्लीट माई सेंटेंस, आई एट अ मैंगो yesterday. So then this is a complete sentence which gives a complete sense. But if I say I ate, so it doesn't give you a complete sense. I need an object to complete the sense of this sentence. Okay, and that's why eat is a transitive verb. Play is a transitive verb. Play, so what do you play? I play cricket, I play tennis, I play carom. Okay, what do you eat? I eat a mango, I eat whatever you can say. But which are intransitive verbs? The verbs which do not have any object. If I say I run on the road, here you will be confused. Run word is a verb, and do you think it has an object? No, it does not have any object. You can't ask the question with what do you run. Is it okay to say what do you run? You will say where do you run. So if you can ask a question with what, then only the verb works as a transitive verb, otherwise it is intransitive. Okay, let's see the next point. In active voice, the subject is given the supreme importance. Remember this. When you want to give supreme importance to the subject, you use active voice. And when you want to give the supreme importance to an object, it is passive voice. Now let's see which kind of sentences can be changed into passive voice and which kind of sentences cannot be changed into passive voice. You see, Raju played cricket. Here you can see simply Raju is a subject, verb is played, and cricket is his object. That means it's possible to change it into passive voice. See, I have taken the object first, cricket, and it is verb's second form, that means past tense. So I have used was played, this is verb's third form. Okay, played second, प्लेड वर्ब का सेकंड फॉर्म भी है, प्लेड वर्ब का थर्ड फॉर्म भी है, इसके साथ वॉज पहले आ गया है, पास्ट टेंस है इसलिए। बाय राजू। अभी आपको रूल्स पर ध्यान नहीं देना है, जस्ट सी विच सेंटेंसेस कैन बी चेंज इनटू पैसिव वॉइस और नॉट। ओके, सी दिस इज this is a transitive verb. Here also cooks is a transitive verb because it has an object, and that's why it is possible to change it into passive voice. Okay, she cooks food. Food is cooked by her. It's very simple. For you it's very simple. I have just given you simple examples to understand how any sentence can be changed into passive voice or not. Okay, let's see the third example. He laughs. Laugh does not have any object and it can't be. Laugh is working as an intransitive verb, means it does not have any object, and if it does not have any object, it cannot be changed into passive voice. It cannot be changed into passive voice. But you see this fourth example, I have used laugh once again and it has a preposition after that. So when there is a preposition, okay, with a verb, and if it works like a transitive verb, passive voice is possible. See, वहाँ पे laugh करना मतलब only laugh का मतलब होता है हंसना, laugh at का मतलब किसी का मजाक उड़ाना। ओके, तो मजाक उड़ाया तो किसका? Obviously her, यानी उसका। तो it has an object। अब यहाँ पर ऑब्जेक्ट बन जा रहा है, तो laughs at दोनों को साथ में ही लोगे। I had already told you that a verb can be of 2 words or more than 2 words. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे preposition मिलके ये verb अपने आप को क्या बना दे रहा है? ट्रांजिटिव, because it has an object, इसलिए इसका पैसिव वॉइस पॉसिबल है। She is laughed at, देखो यहाँ पर at साथ में आएगा, ये मैं आपको रूल बाद में बताऊँगा वीडियो में, और भी आगे बताऊँगा कि at क्यों साथ में आया, और by लगा दिया और फिर बाद में him। ओके, अब यहाँ पे लाफ ओनली हो तो उसका पैसिव वॉइस नहीं होगा, बट लाफ एट है तो पैसिव वॉइस पॉसिबल है और होगा ही। रिमेंबर दिस। सो दिस इज अ स्मॉल इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स। इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स क्या होते हैं? तो इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स दैट डोंट नीड एन ऑब्जेक्ट टू कंप्लीट देयर सेंस। ये सब वर्ब्स है, गो, स्लीप, सिट, डाई, रन, टॉक, क्लैप, स्माइल। ये सब वर्ब्स ऐसे हैं जिनको ऑब्जेक्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ आई से आई गो, that's okay, you don't ask what do you go. Can you ask me what do you go? It will be a wrong question. You can ask me where do you go. So it should be, the question should be beginning with what, or you can begin, if the question is possible, with whom. That is also considered good for transitive verb. ये दोनों what और whom से अगर कोई भी question बन जाता है तो आप समझ जाना कि उसमें जो वर्ब है दैट इज़ ट्रांजिटिव, और अगर नहीं बनता है इन दोनों से क्वेश्चन तो समझ आना कि वो जो वर्ब है उस सेंटेंस में वो इनट्रांजिटिव है। ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल स्लीप, आई स्लीप एट 8, या तो आई स्लीप एट 10 PM, आई स्लीप एट 11 PM। ठीक है, इसमें कहीं ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है इसलिए ये इनट्रांजिटिव है। उस तरह से सिट, डाई, रन, टॉक, ये सब। बट कभी कभी यही इनट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स ट्रांजिटिव का भी काम करते हैं। कैसे? तो लेट मी शो यू द एग्जांपल्स। हियर आई हैव टेकन रन्स एंड once again runs in this sentence. You see, he runs on the road. Here runs does not have any object, it is intransitive, so there is no such possibility of transforming it into passive voice. Okay, इसका पैसिव वॉइस नहीं बन सकता क्योंकि रन्स का कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है। बट यहाँ पे देखो, इस रन का ऑब्जेक्ट है ए शॉप, इस रन का मतलब दौड़ना, बट व्हेन आई से ही रन्स अ शॉप, तो यहाँ पर इसका मतलब दौड़ना नहीं हुआ, यहाँ पर दुकान चलाना हुआ। ठीक है, तो व्हाट डज ही रन, तो ही रन्स अ शॉप। देखो मैं इसको वर्ड से भी क्वेश्चन कर सकता हूँ, व्हाट डज ही रन, ही रन्स अ शॉप। दैट मीन्स इट इज़ अ ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब, it has an object, and that's why it is a transitive verb. So the passive voice is possible. Okay, a shop is run by him, it's possible. So sometimes an intransitive verb works like a transitive verb. तो वो मैं आपको एग्जाम्पल दूंगा। आई विल गिव यू अ plenty of examples of these things and you must work harder to make it clear what is active voice and what is passive voice, and when to use active and when to use passive. Okay, it's not only about grammar and learning grammar and achieving good marks. It will be helpful in your lifetime. See the next example 7. This is a tree. See here, passive voice is not possible because you can see is a verb, but it is not a transitive verb. This is a tree. If you say I am a doctor, he is a teacher, these all sentences cannot be changed into passive voice. Is it clear up till now? So in this video till here you will have to study. The next video I'll send you soon. Thank you.